Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Cyber Attack Talk. All right, so we're going to jump right back into it. So today we're going to talk about electric cars, defensive driving. All right. Um, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. All right. So EV is electric vehicle, and some of the challenges that consumers face. As everyone knows, the electric cars they rely on the grid for a power source, for batteries and stuff like that. And then we all know there's pros and cons to them. I've heard a lot of people talk about the long waits they have to endure when charging um, their cars, and that how expensive the battery is. Like once it go out, it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. When it first came out, I thought about getting one. I wanted one really bad. Um, but the only thing that stopped me was that the state that I am in did not give tax credit, and the states around me did. So I felt a certain type of way, so I didn't get it. So what happened? Um, don't know if y'all remember last year. Um, a teenager had came out to being the one who was hacked into 25 Teslas. They say he used a tool called Telsamate. Um, he was able to lock, unlock doors, windows, turn on the stereos, honk the horn, and view the car's location. And if something like that happened to me, I'd be like, okay, this thing is possessed. And I would leave that car right where it would started making that mess. So as you know, as technology advances, so does the hackers. So they find different ways to get into different systems and stuff like that. And but not only I mean I didn't think about this, but not only you have to worry about the cars, which I knew, but I didn't know you have to worry about the charging stations, right? So what kind of information are they storing? You know, do they store the VIN number and the model number? You know, when you charging these things, have y'all asked these questions? I Okay. So I think so according to the article that I'm gonna leave below, the teenager he didn't do anything to the information that he's gathered. He reached out to the vendor, Tessamate, and he told them what was going on and what he's seen, and he waited for them to fix the issue. Now, because of that, I consider him a gray hat because the gray hat is a blend between the black hat and a white hat, where they look for vulnerabilities and they let the people know, hey, this is what's going on, but they don't use it for malicious intent. So kudos to him for doing that part of it. So what's next? So when you get uh these electric cars, even any kind of smart cars that rely off the Wi-Fi connections, you know, you have to ask questions with these dealerships, right? Like what data is being stored, you know? Um, what is the login credentials to get into the cars? Is there's a master login in case something happens? Are you able to change those? Can you change it to something that you want that's not easily hacked? Um, if so, change the password. What is the procedure in the event the company experienced an outage or a cyber attack? Like, what does that look like for them? Make sure you have a backup plan in case anything happens to you, and you have a backup plan in the event that something happens and you cannot drive your car. You know, all of that is is vital, right? So, like I said in every video, if you have been a victim of a cyber attack, you have to look out for different ways that they may come after you. And a lot of ways are with phishing emails. That's where they scam you to for you to give up like your personal information like bank details, credit card numbers, login credentials, passwords, and a lot of this will take place in the form of an email. So some things to look out for phishing emails. So if it's like from a public domain, if it's not like directly from the private, like your bank executive, stuff like that. Misspelled domain names, poor grammar, suspicious links and attachments, and a sense of urgency. So all of those you want to be on the lookout for. And if you have anything like that, contact your bank directly. Do not reply anything in the email. All right. So, what do you guys think about this? Is this something you like, something you don't? You're on the fence about it? Leave your comments below. And I'll talk to y'all later in the next video of Cyber Attack Talks. Bye.